Puja Smarpayami Shri Shri Sadbhava Namaha Om Pavitra Pavitra Hova Sarva Vashtatanga Surupiva Yasmarit Pundarikaksham Savaya Bantara Suchihi Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Om Suklam Bharadam Vishnum Sashivanam Chaturbhujam Prasaravaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Pashantaye Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Brahmarpanam Om Brahmanam Paramasukaram Kevalam Janamurtim Tanvatitam Ganga Sardasham Tattvamasala Daksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Archalam Sarvari Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunartitam Sadgurutam Namami Yam Om Gam Gurudev Namaha Om Gam Gurudev Namaha Om Gam Gurudev Namaha Om Shri Sanataya Namaha. Guru consciousness is bliss absolute, the bestower of ultimate happiness. It is knowledge itself, beyond duality, pervasive as the sky. It is the final goal of the statement, Thou art that. It is unity itself, eternal, embellished, and unwavering. It is the witness of all thoughts, beyond all senses, and untouched by the three gunas. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Vahanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Asanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pajam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Argyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Achanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Sandanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Chandanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Kashanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Ushtanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pushpam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Dupam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Deepam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Navijam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Jal Smarpayami. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Akandalanda Mandalakaram Diptayena Chakaram Tatpridam Dashtutam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Sri Sanatana Maha Namaskaram Samarpayami. The Guru creates a new life for the devotee, sustains it, and destroys all limitations. He is one with the Supreme Reality. To that Guru, salutations. Salutations to the Guru that reveals the state of Supreme Consciousness, which permeates all of creation, both animate and inanimate. Arti Samarpayami. Shri Shirdi Sai Baba Namaha. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Shri Sai Hare Bhaktajanam Samrakshaka Bhaktajanam Samrakshaka Shri Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hare Deshivanadam Shrikara Sarva Pranapataye Swami Sarva Pranapataye Ashrita Kapalatita Ashrita Kapalatita Ahadbandava Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Gurudev Mariam Tayanile Swami Mariam Tayanile Narara Brahma Jaya Narara Brahma Jaya Nayam Jaya Sharaya Om Jai Jagadish Hare Omkara Rupa Hare Shiva Sai Mahadeva Shri Sai Mahadeva Mangala Harati Anduka Mangala Harati Anduka Mandara Giri Hare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino samastu sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajini Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Bhagavan Shirdi Sai Maharaj Ki Jai. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajini Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Nandamaya Maharaj Ki Jai. Akilanda Koti Brahma Adinayaka Rajini Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Shankaracharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Paramam pavitram Baha vibhutim Paramam vichitram Leela vibhutim Paramahatmaishtradumaksha Pradatam Baha vibhutim Paramam smarami Sababa vibhutim Satatam smarami Shri Sai vibhutim Manasam smarami Om Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurvam amritam gamaya Om Shanti 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 Sahana Bhavantu Sahano Bhunatu Sahaviryam Karvavavahai Tejasvina Varitamastu Mavidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sai Shri Sai Sai Guru. Peace and blessings and happy Thursday to all who are here now. As we reach for the Sai Satcharita on this special Thursday rainy morning, we opened at chapter 29. That feels auspicious. Chapter 29. This chapter describes other interesting and wonderful stories of Sai Baba. Chennai's Bhajan Mela. It was the year 1916 when Chennai's Bhajani Mela, the party of Ramadasi, started on the pilgrimage to the holy city of Benares. The party consisted of a man, his wife, daughter, and sister-in-law. Unfortunately, their names are not mentioned. On their way to the party, heard that there lived in Shirdi, in the Ambgar district, a great saint named Sai Baba, who was God realized and who was very generous and distributed money every day to his bhaktas and to skillful persons who went and showed their talent there. A lot of money in the form of dakshina was collected daily by Sai Baba, and out of this amount he gave daily 1 rupee to a 3-year-old girl, Amani, the daughter of Bhakta Kajal, and 2 rupees and 5 to Sum and 6 to Jamil, the mother of Amul, and 10 rupees or even 20 rupees or even 50 to other bhaktis, as he pleased. On hearing all of this, the party came to Shirdi and stayed there. The Mela did very good bhajan and sang very good songs, but inwardly they desired money. There, 3 of the parties were full of arvis, but the lady, or the mistress, was of a very different nature. She had regarded and love for Baba. Once it so happened that when the noonday Arti was going on, Baba was much pleased with her faith and devotion, and gave her vision of her Ishta Devata, her chosen deity. To her, Baba appeared as Sainath, Ram, with all the others the usual Sainath. On seeing her beloved deity, she was very much moved. Tears began to flow from her eyes, and she clapped her hands in joy. The people began to wonder at her joyful mood, but were not able to guess its cause. Late in the afternoon, she disclosed everything to her husband. She told him how she saw Shirdi Ram in the Sai Baba. He thought that she was very simple and devout woman, and her seeing Ram might be the creation of her own mind. He ignored her, saying that it was not possible that she alone should see Ram, while they all saw Sai Baba there. She did not resent this remark, as she was fortunate enough to get the Ram darshan, and as when her mind was calm and composed and free of arvis. The wonderful vision. Things were going on like this when the husband got a strange vision in his dream one night. He was in a big city. The police there had arrested him and tied his hands with a rope and put him up in a cage. As the police were tightening the grip, he saw Sai Baba standing quite quiet outside near the cage. On seeing Baba so close, he said in a plaintive tone, "After hearing your fame, I resorted to your feet, and then why should a calamity befall on me when you are standing here in person?" Baba said, "You must suffer the consequences of your action." He said, "I have not done anything in this life which would bring such a misfortune to me." Baba said, "If not in this life, you must have committed some sin in your past life," he replied. "I do not know anything of my past life, but I am assuming that I did commit some sin then. Why should it not be burnt and destroyed in your presence, as happens to dry grass before a fire?" Baba, "Have you got such faith?" He, "Yes." Baba then asked him to close his eyes. No sooner did he shut them than he heard a thumping sound of something falling down, and after opening his eyes, he saw that he was free, and the police fallen down, bleeding. Being much frightened, he began to look at Baba, who said, "Now now you are well caught. Officers will now come and arrest you." Then he begged, "There is no other savior except you. Save me anyhow." Then Baba asked him to close his eyes. He did so, and when he opened them again, he saw that he was free, out of the cage, and that Baba was by his side. He then fell at Baba's feet. Baba then asked him, "Is there any difference between this namaskar and your previous ones?" "Think well and reply," he said. "There is a lot of difference. My former namaskars were offered with the object of getting money from you, but the present namaskar is one offered to you as God. Besides, earlier I thought restfully that you, being a Mohammedan, were spoiling us, the Hindus." "Baba, do you not believe in your mind in Mohammedan gods?" He said, "No." Then Baba said, "You have not got a panji, an emblem of hand, in your house, and you do not worship the same in the Muharram forest. Also, there is in your house another deity by the name of Kadabibi, who is your appropriate and please on marriage occasion and other festivals. Is it not so?" He admitted all this. Then Baba said, "What more do you want?" The desire arose in his mind to get the darshan of his Guru Ramdas, and when Baba asked him to turn back and see, and when he turned around, lo, Ramdas was in front of him. No sooner did he bend at his feet, the Guru Ramdas vanished. Then he inquisitively asked Baba, "You look old. Do you know your age?" Baba, "What did you say? I am old? Just race with me and see." On saying this, Baba began to run, and he too followed. Baba disappeared in the dust raised by his footsteps while running, and at that moment the man was awoken. After waking up, he began to think seriously about the dream vision. His mental attitude was completely changed, and he realized the greatness of Baba. After this, his doubting tendencies disappeared, and the pure devotion of Baba's feet descended on his mind. The vision was a mere dream, but the questions and answers therein were most significant and interesting. The next morning, when all assembled in the masjid for Arti, Baba began to give him prasad, 2 rupees worth of sweetness, and also 2 rupees for his pocket. and blessed him. He made him stay there for a few more days and gave him his blessing, saying, Allah will give you plenty and he will do all good. He did not get any more money there, but he got far better things, Baba's blessings, which stood him in a good stead of all along. The party got plenty of money afterwards, and their pilgrimage was successful, as they did not suffer or any trouble or inconvenience during their journey. They all returned home safely, thinking of Baba's words and blessings, and Anand, the bliss they experienced by his grace. This story illustrates one of the methods which Baba followed in some castes to improve the reform of his devotees. Tendulkar family. There lived in Bandra, a suburb of Mumbai, a Tendulkar family, all the members of which the devotee to Baba. Mr. Savitribai Tendulkar was a published and Marathi book named Sri Sanat Bhajan Mala, containing 800 abhijans and padas describing the Leelas of Baba. It is a book worth reading by those who are interested in Baba. The son of Babu Tendulkar was studying hard that day and night and wanted to appear for the medical examination. He consulted some astrologers. On examining his horoscope, they told him that the stars were not favorable this year and that he should appear for the examination next year when he would be certainly successful. This cast a gloom over him and made him restless. A few days afterward, his mother went to Shirid and saw Baba. Among other things, she mentioned the gloomy and morose condition of her son, who appeared for the examination in a few days. On hearing this, Baba said to her, "Tell your son to believe me, to throw aside the horoscope and predictions of astrologers and palmists, and go with his studies. Let him appear for the examination with a calm mind. He is sure to pass this year. Ask him to trust me and not to get disappointed." The mother returned home and communicated Baba's message to her son. Then he studied hard and in due course appeared for the examination. In the written papers he did well, but being overtaken by doubts, he thought that he would not secure sufficient marks for passing. So he did not care to appear for the oral examination. But the examiner was Afner. He sent word to a fellow student saying that he had passed in all the written examinations and that he should appear for the oral. The son began thus encouraged, appeared for the oral examination, and was successful in it also. Thus, he got through the examination that year successfully by Baba's grace. Though the stars were against him, as indicated, it is to be noted here that doubts and difficulties surround us just to move us and confirm our faith. We are tested, as it were, if we only hold on steadily to Baba with full faith and continue our endeavors. Our efforts will be ultimately crowned with success. The father of this boy was serving in some foreign mercantile firm in Mumbai. As he grew old and was not able to attend his work properly, and so he had to take leave and rest. As he did not improve during the period of leave, a further extension of leave or premature retirement from the service was inevitable. The chief manager of the firm decided to retire him on pension, and he was old and a reliable servant. The question regarding the amount of the pension to be given was under consideration. He was getting 150 rupees, and his pension is half the amount, 75, which is not enough to meet the expenses of his family. So they were all anxious about this matter. 15 days before the final statement, Baba appeared to Miss Tondkar in her dream and said, "I wish that 100 rupees should be settled as pension. Will this satisfy you?" She replied, "Baba, why ask me this? We fully trust in you." Though Baba said 100, still he was given 110 rupees, a special case. Such wonderful love and care did Baba exhibit towards his bhaktis. Captain Hate. Captain Hate, who was staying in Bakinar, was a great devotee of Baba. Once Baba appeared to him in his dream and said, "Did you forget me?" Hutt then immediately held Baba's feet and replied, "If a child forgets his mother, how could he be saved?" Then he went into the garden and took out a fresh walapati vegetables, and after arranging them with ghee and flour and dal and dakshina, was about to offer all of this to Baba when he was awakened and came to know that this whole thing was just a dream. Then he decided to send all these things to Baba at Shirdi. When he came to the Gwalior, Some days afterwards, he sent 12 rupees by money order to a friend, which instructed with 2 rupees should be spent in buying Shirdi articles of vegetables, and those should be offered to Baba, and 10 as dakshina. Then the friend went to Shirdi and purchased all the things mentioned, but the Wali Pali was not available. In a short time, a woman turned up with a basket on her head, which curiously enough contained the Wali Pali vegetables. It was purchased, and then all the things were offered to Baba on behalf of Kapanati. Mr. Nimukar Prempagor prepared the Navadium the next day and offered the same to Baba. All the people were surprised to see that Baba, while dining, took and ate the Walapati and did not touch the rice and other things. Hat's joy knew no bounds when he learnt this from his friend. The consecrated rupee. And at another time, Captain Hood wished that he should have in his house a rupee consecrated by Baba with his touch. He came across a friend who was bound for Shirdi. Through him, he sent his rupee. The friend went to Shirdi, and after the usual salutations, gave first his dakshina, which Baba accepted. Then he gave Hat's rupee, which Baba took in his hand and began to gaze at it. He held it in front of him, tossed it up with his right thumb, and played with it. Then he said to that friend, "Return this to the owner with the prasad of Udi. Tell him that I want nothing from him. Ask him to live in peace and contentment." The friend returned the wire, handed over the consecrated rupee, and told him all that happened in Shirdi. This time, he was much pleased and realized that Baba was always encouraging good thoughts, and he wished intently Baba fulfilled them the same accordingly. The woman, Waman Navrakar. Now let the readers hear a different story. A gentleman named Waman Narvakar loved Baba very much. He once brought a rupee. On one side of it was engraved the figures of Ram, Lakshman, and Sita, and on the other side was engraved the figure of Maruti with folded hands. He offered it to Baba with hope that he should consecrate it with his touch and return it to him with Udi. But Baba immediately pocketed it. Then Shama spoke to Baba regarding Wamaro's intention and requested him to return it. Then Baba spoke in the presence of Waramano. "Why should it be returned to him? We should keep it ourselves. If he gives 25 rupees for it, it will be returned." Then, for the sake of that rupee, Wamara collected 25 rupees and placed them before Baba. Then Baba said, "The value of that rupee far exceeds 25 rupees. Shama, take this rupee. Let us have it in our store. Keep this in your shrine and worship it." No one had the courage to ask Baba why he followed this particular action. He only knows what is best and most suitable to each and all. Om Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai Jai Guru. Jaya Guru, Jaya Guru, Jaya Sai Shri Sai Jai Sai Jai Guru Tattva. Blessed and Holy Thursday to all that are here now. D. Victor. A spider just ran right across the floor right in front of me. The mother is here. That's a good sign. Some of you may notice that it's a bit darker today. We're cloud covered by some sacred rain that we're much needing in the land, which is just wonderful. And as we know, this coming Monday is the full moon. The tides that change, the energy is flowing. How's everyone feeling out there after the new moon and the solstice? Personally, from the new moon till today, it feels like it's been 2 lunation cycles. It feels like it's been over a month. It's only been a week and a half for me. So that's interesting. A lot of energy transitioning and anchoring back into the present awareness of it all. And that final sentence of the chapter is the constant reminder of the day. No one had the courage to ask Baba why he does this peculiar action. He only knows what is best and most suitable for each and all of us. So this comes back as we're coming into this full moon. It's the time that we surrender our intentions of the cycle. He only knows what's best for us and most suitable for us. We know nothing. If we think we know anything, it's an ego trip. If we judge ourselves, it's an ego trip. If we look down on ourselves, it's an ego trip. We know nothing. And when I say surrender, I'm not asking you to give up. Surrendering is letting God, letting your Ishtadevata, your deity, your guru, your guide, mother, do you, work through you. You're not the doer. You've never been the doer. Life is a continued spontaneous kriya, one action to the next. It just continually unfolds as you step back and learn to witness all these unfoldments and see the act of surrendering is just the act of being embodied within the truth of what the reality is. So that was a random message. Anyways, peace to everyone's Thursday. Bless, gracing, and love surrounds. May all of you feel the presence of the Guru within and the grace within. And hello, everyone. Welcome, Mama Frere. Glad you could join us. May Baba's blessings be with you. To live in peace and contentment. That is the goal. Sai, Shri Sai, Jai Sai. That's all he wants for us. Peace, love, and abundance to all. Quick darshan. Om Hanumatye Namaha. Om Kim Ganapatye Namaha. Om Hrim Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. Om Shrim Rim Klim Aim Vajravaro Chaniye Hum Hum Fat Swaha. Om Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Jai Guru. Om Tat Sat.